Good morning, folks. Welcome to Quants App. This is Vicky Sajnani. Let's get started with the morning market brief. $18,379, 44 points down, 0.24% drop. Nifty futures. BankNifty futures, 42,202, 90 points drop, 0.21% drop in the prices. That was the closing prices as of yesterday. Let's look at where the SGX Nifty is pointing to. It's pointing to a 39 to 40 points gain. That's the nuance we are getting from the overseas markets. Well, as far as Nifty charts are concerned, we see major support at 18,000 and 17,800. Those are the two major levels. Resistance being 18,500, 18,800. And 19,000. Looking at the OI picture, we are seeing some amount of long unwinding which happened yesterday, but then kind of a mixed bag situation as of now as far as the OI picture is concerned. So let's see how the overall scenario evolves during the day. Looking at the OI picture from options end, 19,000 happens to be the stiff resistance point, which is the highest OI call. Highest put OI call is at 18,000. There's a lot of concentration of writing of calls intermittently at 18,400, 600 levels in that zone. So that's going to be a stiff point or stiff hurdle for Nifty to cross. Looking at BankNifty, again, 42,000 and 41,500 happen to be the stiff points. 41,000 is the major support zone as of now, as we see. And resistance being 42,500, 43,000. Bank Nifty OI picture from the futures end, you saw some amount of long unwinding. Let's see how the overall scenario evolves during the day, especially with the opening of the European markets. And as far as the overall scenario is concerned, we are in the long unwinding kind of situation. So there is not much trouble which I see. Trouble erupts when we break 41,000 or 40,000. Those are two major levels on the lower side. Well, as far as the Bank Nifty picture is concerned, 44,000 happens to be the call OI stiff resistance. Of course, intermittently we have 43,000 and 42,000 is the base which is being formed in some sense with the put OI maximum out there, and 41,500 is the next major level on the lower side. So you have 42,000, 41,500 as per the options, and 42,500 and 43,000 on the higher side. So 42,500 and 43,000 on the higher side, and 42,000 and 41,500 on the lower side are the major levels. So top gainers and losers, Lal Path Labs, Manappuram, Naukri, and Sun TV, BHEL, ABB were the losers. Index contribution, much of the index positive contribution came in from IT, metals, and auto. Much of the sectors were in the laggard zone, especially FMCG was 31 points negative contribution, oil was 16 points negative contribution, PSU banks 7 points negative contribution, private banks 12 points negative contribution. So we saw more laggards than leaders. Looking at the built-up sector-wise, cement, IT, metals are on the long side, auto ancillary, cap goods, FMCG on the short side. Dalmia Bharat is one stock which you could look at. 1650 is a major support zone, and the next major level is close to 1600, 1580 levels. Resistance being at 1650 and 1700. So one could consider on the break of 1650, I would possibly be on the bullish side in this case scenario. So that's the thing. But I think it's close to 1650, 1694 right now. So I believe 1750 is going to be the litmus test for this stock. Looking at the OI picture, you're seeing long, some amount of short covering and then unwinding and then again longs. So we are in a long unwinding kind of situation here. So let's see how that pans out for this stock. Looking at the OI picture, you have decent writing at 1700 where the stock is nearby, where the stock is quoting at, and 1800 happens to be the stiff resistance. 1600 happens to be the major support zone as far as the OI picture from options is concerned. We pointed out that 1750 happens to be a strong resistance level for the stock, and above that we could see higher. There is a possibility of higher targets. Again, SBI cards is something which is on a negative binge, and it's below the moving average also, the 20 moving average. So it's below 840. 840 happens to be the resistance point. The next major level is 860, 880 levels. Supports being 800 and 760. That's a support. So this on a breakdown of 800 can give a bearish fervor in some sense. So we are seeing short covering cycle in this. So that's a good cycle which is prevailing as of now. So let's see how the stock evolves to the nuances, and 800, does it support? Does 800 support the stock, or we break down the 800 level? Looking at the OI picture, again, 900 happens to be a heavy writing out there in terms of calls. And on the puts front, 800 happens to be the major support zone. Intermittently, there is 840, 850 zone, which needs to get surpassed for further trajectory on the higher side. And major support zone is 800, on breakdown of which we could see a lower price action on this stock. So that's what we are time and again saying. Watch out for that 800 level, and breakdown of 800 could catapult the stock on the lower end. GNFC, Sun TV, BHEL, PNB. These are the stocks in the ban list. Possible entrants, Balrampur Chini, and possible exits, PNB. Well, before I end, I would recommend you to please consult your financial advisor, and also, please follow strict stop losses while trading in derivatives. That's pretty much it. Nifty trading range, as I mentioned, 18,000 is a major level on the lower side. BankNifty 42,000 and 41,500 are the major supports. And again, we had two stocks, Dal Bharat and SBI cards. 800 we said was the major support in SBI cards, and 1750 major resistance for Dal Bharat. That's pretty much it from my side. Wish you happy trading. All the best.